Hi everyone, I'm Justin. I'm a mentor here at LEADucation, and this is the last day, day 6, of Intro to Tableau Public. So today we'll have a video on publishing to Tableau Public, and I'll walk you through that process. I'll talk about other Tableau products that you can discover and explore. And then if you want to advance your skills and your skill set and knowledge of Tableau, I'll provide some options that you can also explore and see if you want to pursue learning more about Tableau in the future. So to publish to Tableau, first you have to save your workbook and then name it, and then you go to File, Save to Tableau Public, and then sign into your account. But if you're already signed in, you might not have to do this. It really depends. And then once you do that, and if you decide to go back and make changes to your whatever you're saving, then you click File, Save to Tableau Public, name it the same, or if you want to name it different, you can. But if you name it the same, then you'll click Yes, Override when it tells you a file of the same name already exists, and then it'll publish to Tableau, the website again, and then add a description and any other information you want, such as a link to your website, or if you got inspiration from another viz on the Tableau website, then credit that. And then you can also edit your viz online by clicking, there's a little pencil icon, and then edit in the upper right using some of that Tableau online software. So here we go. Okay, so I have this dashboard that we made last time that I want to publish to Tableau Public. So first I'm going to save it because I haven't saved it yet. And I'm going to call it Driving Log Analysis. Okay. And it's going to take just a second. It's got to save lots of data, lots of analysis. So now it's opening up in Tableau Public. And there we go. It's saved. Let me move this and close that. So there we go. Now my dashboard is there, and you can see even when you're not in Tableau and you're just on the website, it's still interactive. I can still hover over things. I can still click on that and just highlight that, or I can click on just that and it'll highlight all the blue stuff, or I can click on orange and it'll just highlight that. So it's still super interactive. And there we go. So then I can go over here, edit. I'll put in, oh wait, that's right, it wants me to do in a specific format. And then for this one, I'll say show workbook sheets as tabs, which means that when I click save, and I scroll up here, then it's going to show these individual workbooks as tabs, or these individual graphs and sheets. And so then people can go up here and look at the whole workbook instead of, oh, and silly me, I forgot to name the dashboard. Maybe I can show that, edit online, and then go down here and just say driving time by adult initial, and then I'm forgetting where the save button is, but I'm going to assume, there we go, save. It's going to load. And then we're good. So now I can go back. And there we go. Now it's saved. So you can totally edit it online, but I do think that the hardware software that you have to download that you have to download as an application is easier to use. And so if I were to edit this and edit it in here, then I could click save. I could go through that process I described, save as, and then overwrite it, and then it would also upload to my account. But that's how you publish. It's really, really simple. So now you can publish stuff of your own. So here are all the products, or not all of them, but most of them and the most prominent products that Tableau offers. So Tableau Desktop, which I've talked about, it's their main product where you visualize and analyze data. And then Tableau Public, which is what I've been using and which is what you've been using, is Tableau Desktop just with less advanced features, but it still does the same basic stuff. And then Tableau Prep is software specifically designed to organize your data before you visualize it. So you can connect different spreadsheets or different files or rearrange it in really precise and specific ways that you can't do just in a regular Tableau Desktop or Tableau Public software. And it makes it easier to visualize your data with Tableau. So it's specifically geared towards preparing your data for Tableau. And then Tableau Server is a way to connect an entire company with Tableau and AI data analysis. So it's good for storing company visualizations on a company server. It's secure, and then anyone can access it within a company. And Tableau Online is, you got a little preview of it there. It's basically just Tableau in a browser, and you store it using the cloud instead of your computer or hard drive or something. And it also has that AI data analysis. So for both Tableau Server and Tableau Online, you can type in a question like, how does this variable relate to this variable? And then it'll create a graph based on what it thinks you're trying to see, which is pretty cool. Tableau Reader lets you view vizzes in a desktop application, and it's more interactive. So it's basically like what I was showing you on Tableau Public, where you just, you can look at the vizzes. You can't edit them, but it's really helpful for if you're in a company that has maybe thousands or hundreds of thousands of employees, and you want people to be able to see the vizzes and interact with them, but you don't want to publish them online because it's company statistics and it's, you know, it's secret private information. But you still want people to be able to create the visualizations, but not everyone needs to do it. Just the people who need to create the vizzes can get desktop or public or whatever, and then the people who only need to look at them can get Tableau Reader, which is free. So you don't have to spend lots and lots of money on desktop subscriptions when not everyone needs it. Tableau Mobile is another option where you can also view but not edit vizzes on the go in a mobile app, so on your phone or a tablet. And then there's also Tableau for Students, which is 1 year of free Tableau Desktop and all e-learning courses for the whole year for students at accredited higher education institutions. So it doesn't work if you're in high school, but if you're in college, you can get free Tableau for a year and learn it, and then you can develop those skills. Speaking of skill advancement and development, Tableau's e-learning course, which I mentioned for the student course, is a series of videos and tutorials that you can complete at a self-guided pace at beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. So the stuff I showed you here is beginner, but it's a little less than what they're going to show in that beginner level tutorial. So feel free to do that. You will know some of the stuff, but you also won't know other stuff. For example, we didn't talk about hierarchies or dual axes or grouping data or a little more of the technical terms that you'll learn in these courses. They also have some free tutorial videos on their website, which are compilations of video tutorials that cover similar info as the e-learning videos without an order you have to follow, interactive tutorials, or the option to do certification. But it's really just going to cover that beginner level stuff. It's not going to be advanced or intermediate. So that's an option if you need a visual explanation and guide, but without paying for it. Speaking of payment, I totally forgot to mention, all these that are highlighted in red are paid services, and all these in green are free. So Tableau Public is free, Desktop is paid. and all these other ones are free, and these are paid. Forgot to mention that. Tableau also offers live instructor-led courses led by real people who can help you troubleshoot and work on your vizzes in real time. And the e-learning courses are also available as live courses instead of just self-guided on-demand videos. So that can be really helpful if you're someone who needs that kind of help and instruction. And Tableau also has some free help articles. It's their articles that they write themselves. It's not some other outside person explaining various features using an already established basic knowledge of the software. So I hope that now with the knowledge you have from this course, those articles will be helpful to you. But I think that if you were just going into it blind, they would not make very much sense because you wouldn't really know what you were doing and you wouldn't know everything they were talking about. But now you do. Tableau Knowledge Base is a compilation of these articles, videos, and error troubleshooting. So it's just like a big place with all the knowledge. And then certification is pretty cool. You can take an online exam. It is an exam. There's a study guide and everything, and it is paid, but it's only around $100, which might be some to a lot of people, but it can help really with your career advancement and make you a more competitive applicant. And it really stands out that you are actually certified and you're not just claiming to know Tableau. And it's offered at multiple skill levels. So for next time, definitely publish your stuff, show the world, and then show me. LEADucation has a contact form, and there's also an email address. It's admin@leaducation.org. So contact them, and they can find a way the administrators can find a way to share your stuff with me. I want to see what you make, whether it's with this data set or with whatever you decide to do. It's going to be really fun. And keep exploring with Tableau because there's so much you can do. Like we barely scratched the surface. You can do those skill advancement things if you want, but you don't have to. I think you could make lots of stuff just with the information that you have now, and have a lot of fun with it and really just see patterns, visualize the data, understand what's going on. And you can do it for anything. Like I said in the very first day, TV shows, movies, songs, sales, but there's so many things you can do. So with that, thank you for watching this course and see you later.